Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 44 of The Road to Glory here with Kyler Adams. Now, as you can tell by the title, we are going to sign, finally decided, to sign the legendary Jack Bruce. We've got to do it. I'm afraid he's going to retire. I mean, if we look at his popularity, he's literally the best popularity we can probably get at the moment. I mean, we can check if there's anyone better. Let's have a look, actually. Let's go wrestler to hire. It can be either. Can work in Mexico. And I'm looking for excellent, I guess, popularity. His popularity even, I guess you'd go here. So, I guess a huge star. Ooh, Tyson Bane. I mean, he's probably in time decline, but he would be another really good option. Oh my god. I know he's super old. He's also only a semi-active wrestler as well. But I mean, 89A, that's a lot of popularity. I mean, he's bloody expensive as well. But I mean, we could job that popularity out to Kyler and guys like Mdico as well. Slowly over time. Ooh, that's super interesting. I mean, he could also be the leader of Evil Inc. He would actually be a better leader as like one of these characters. The Angel of Death. Oh, that sounds perfect. Or the Demon from the Deep. No, I like the Angel of Death. Because we have Angel of Mercy. Oh, that'd be sick. Oh, he's just so old, and he's going to retire soon as well. I don't think we can afford him right now. Maybe when we go to Cult, but then again, I mean, it'd be risky contracts anyway. I'd probably go pay-per-appearance. We also have this guy, Marat Koklov. Usually he's not active. I wonder if he's... He must have come back. But he's an active wrestler now, so he would also be really interesting. He's pretty bad. As you can see, stamina's pretty trash as well. But honestly, his popularity's really, really good. Really good, especially in Japan. So let's shortlist him as well, just to keep a bit of an eye on him. Giant Koklov. I think we'd probably use Giant Koklov. Anyway, they're the huge stars. Let's go for A star. Oh, that's in the USA. We need to make it Mexico. Which is exactly the same still. Let's go down to a draw. Yeah, there we go. Jack Bruce is a draw. So, I actually think Jack Bruce has the most upside. As you can see, he can still go in the ring. He's still really talented. Still got somewhat decent stamina. That could probably be a 16-minute tag match. Star quality's there. Obviously, he's a face, so we can have him take on Silver Tiger and guys like that. But yeah, we're going to sign him. We are going to sign him. Oh. Okay, this is something I've never seen before either. Toxic warning. You are reminded that Jack Bruce is currently considered toxic following a scandal after being recorded mocking people with learning difficulties. Having him on your roster will affect your attendance levels and sponsorship revenue. I've never seen that before. Okay, well that changes something. I wonder if, like, is that a deal breaker? Or is that going to actually ruin the company? I mean, because he was kind of the perfect option. Like, he's still expensive at 3,000 per show. But I guess that kind of makes me understand as to why he's no longer with SWF and why no other companies actually touched him. Man, that's so interesting. I've never seen Toxic before. I've never seen that come up. I kind of still want to sign him, though. Let's have a look at Tyson. Will Tyson even negotiate? No, we're too small. Okay. And what about Marat? We are also too small for him. Interesting. Okay. I still want to sign him. I really do want to sign him. I might... Oh, Big Smack Scott. Could be another interesting. He's pretty dreadful, but... Joe Sexy as well, semi-active. I mean, they're just not as good as Jack Bruce, so I kind of don't want any of these guys. That's a tough one, man. He's toxic. I don't know what it does. I might have to cut the episode here and do a little bit of research. El Bandito. I mean, he's popular, but... I mean, James Prudence is, without a shadow of a doubt, gonna come. I mean, if we can't get Jack Bruce, we'll sign Prudence instead. But yeah, just a little bit frustrating. Actually, I don't think we should sign Prudence yet. He's with Canadian Golden Combat. And they're a cult company as well. So I'm assuming that they'll probably try and compete with us on a written deal. Oh, it's so interesting though. I've never seen that before. We could get Atlas. I mean, he wouldn't be a bad signing either. Wasn't he with US Pro? Yeah, up until May. Then he was released. And, yeah, picked up by FCW. Interesting. Let's shortlist him, because I don't mind him. Obviously, Blue Phantom, we're going to bring him in once we turn cult. Brett Biggins, unemployed. He's probably too old and he's not very good, let's be real, so we won't be signing him. Everest is still wrestling, apparently. Despite being really, really bad. We could sign Hellspawn again. Which I think we will probably do. Who's Lobo Blanco? I mean, he's not bad. Doesn't he have a tag team partner? I thought he had a tag team. I mean, we could bring in Luis Montero. I mean, he's just the worst brother of the two. He does have a mask as well. As you can see, he could be Mexican Lion. Yeah, I don't know. Tribal Warrior. Yeah, not really good enough. Oh man, that sucks. I was literally on the verge of signing Jack Bruce, and now I'm gonna cut the episode right here, and I'll join you back with a decision on what I'm gonna do about his toxic situation. Alright, so I've done a little bit of research, and unfortunately, yeah, we're not going to be signing Jack Bruce. So instead, this episode is probably going to be titled, as you can already tell, I tried to sign Jack Bruce, but he is toxic. And that's a fitting title because basically a toxic worker, if you've never come across it like I haven't in the game so far, despite playing for, what, nearly 4 years, the toxic worker can basically do a few things. First of all, depletes sponsorship money. So if you have a look here, I mean, we're not making that much from sponsors anyway, 60,000. But it can like cut that in half, basically. It reduces ticket sales, so attendance per show massively, by a significant percent. And they also have the ability to actually cripple popularity, which I didn't realize. I'm not sure if it's company popularity or if it's their own popularity, but I think even if they win matches sometimes, they can still actually lose popularity as a result of their sort of toxicity and what they've done recently. So for that reason, we will not be signing Jack Bruce, purely for the fact that he's toxic. Now, I think the toxicity, from what I've seen, lasts between 6 months and 3 years. So with that being said, let's have a look at Jack Bruce one more time. I want to go into his news archive. Alright, so the scandal. When was the scandal? It was June of 2017, which is about one year ago, because we're in July. So, yeah, about a year ago. So that was week 1 of June, and he was literally released the same day by the SWF. And since then, he obviously hasn't wrestled. I don't think. Yeah, he's literally just got released by SWF. And now no one will touch him. So, with that being said, we're not going to sign him, like I said, about 5 times now. However, what we'll do is we'll keep a close eye on him. If the toxic warning goes away, then I will definitely sign him. But until then, it's just way too much of a risk. I think he would be immense for the company, and I kind of wanted to put the title on him. I kind of now realize as well as to why he would not be signed with another big company, because there's kind of no reason for him not to be. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, let's advance. We've wasted about 10 minutes talking about Jack Bruce, and ultimately we've come to the consensus of not signing him anyway. Pretty crazy how you can still like learn things when you've like been playing the game for as long as I have. Worth saying though that I haven't had many long-term saves such as this one. I have had one that's gone longer. I went to about 2021, I think. Might have been 2020 actually. But this one's, it's getting up there. We're halfway through, or past halfway, of 2018. So Kakawa is now able to actually wrestle in Mexico. That could be an interesting one. Would he sign with us? He would actually sign. Obviously, he's going to be pretty expensive. He's so over in Japan. I wonder if it would be worth like signing him and then trying to tour Japan. Let me have a look at that. I mean, it's literally going to be like 20 minutes before we even book our pay-per-view. Let's have a look at the south of the border show. They got Lucha Mania, which I assume is their sort of WrestleMania, the big show. And they got a 99 A-star for El Leon defeating Rick Law for the Campeonato del Mundo. Looks like a pretty good match, you have to say. Checking the popularity out. I mean, they're both in A, popularity in Mexico. Very interesting. I mean, looking at the rest of the card, there wasn't too many more good matches. I mean, a few Bs, B pluses. That's not even, actually, is there a B plus? That's a B there, that's a B there. Yeah, so it was literally the 99 A-star. And then everything else was a B or lower for their matches. find that really interesting. I mean, they obviously don't really have anything to worry about. But yeah. Anyway, let's quickly have a look at Japanese broadcasters. I don't know why I'm exactly doing this, because I know they're going to be quite a way out of our popularity. I mean, we literally have no popularity. So 52 D+, cult. But actually, we have to look at cover home region. So that one doesn't cover. This one does, because it doesn't cover any home regions, which is a 50 D+ in 8 regions and a cult company size. Now, there is literally only 8 regions in Japan, so that means you'd have to get 50 in every region, which I think might be impossible. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it probably would be impossible. Just going down, 70C+ national. Okay, that's a little bit easier. Cult with 40 D- in all 8 regions. And that's a pay-per-view as well. 60C national. 45D for cult, and that's for a TV station. And what's this one? 35E+. I mean, the amount of work that you would have to do in order to get that would be pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm kind of just looking through just to see what would be possible. But it looks like all the rest... Oh, this one's actually national with 40 D-. And finally, that one is covering home region. So it looks like this is the easiest option, which is still extremely difficult. 35E+ in all 8 regions of Japan. Yeah, I just don't think that's going to be... It's just not going to be viable. I'm wondering if it's even, like, worth bringing Ikawa in. Probably not even worth it. Ooh, okay. Austin Smooth and Alejandro Ortega getting on really well backstage. Wonder if they're friends. Doesn't look like they are. Anyway, let's do our booking. We do have a couple of pre-booked. So we've got the rematch for the Universal title. We're actually going to give... Well, I want to give El Critico the victory here as well. I'm just wondering if it's going to hurt Lopez's popularity. I mean, it probably will. But at the same time, I mean, it is what it is. I would like to be putting the popularity onto someone like Silver Tiger. Even though he's already quite over. But he is sort of the next generation for us in terms of stars. It's going to be a bit of a struggle to get 16 minutes out of this one. But there we go. We then need the women's match. Did I not pre-book the women's match? I did, but I just didn't put on the right show. Alright, so move that there. Add from pre-booking. Give it 12 minutes. We're going to keep it blank again. I really am just hoping that Electric Dreamer is going to be able to win the Mujeres title. Okay. What are we doing up next? I think Dragon Americano's still injured, right? I mean, he's irritated. Why is he irritated? Okay, apparently it was a botch, but... Oh, that must have been the previous one by Hurrican. Okay, that makes sense. Well, in that case... Let's have a Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match. Where... let's go mid-carders for now. So Atlantis Jr. is going to take on Phoenix 4. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to face Motoyuki Miyake. We'll grab another heal. Let's go with, I guess, Slayer. Maybe DDF. No, let's go Slayer. And then finally, do we not have Mdico? Oh, Mdico's upper mid-card. Interesting. Well, in that case, let's go with Yellow Flash. This is going to be a number 1 contenders match for the Mexico title. We're going to give the victory to... Let's give it to Miyake. Scripted as well. Wow. All 3 of them were actually unhappy. But Motoyuki Miyake is so intimidating that they all just seceded. Very strange. Up next, I guess we want a... Probably want a match for Kai. Let's do the tag team match first. So let's go with Boom Boom Jamaica and Phoenix 4, and they're going to be taking on Phoenix 3 and Cosmic Rider, the current champions. Let's give it 20 minutes again. I think, yeah, that should do a decent job. Torijas titles on the line. We're not going to choose a winner. Again, we're going to leave it blank. We're definitely not going to call. Alright, we'll see what happens with that one. That can be the high spots match if we decided to reduce the time, I think. Alright, so let's actually make this the high spots match. Reduce it down to 14. And that'll be pretty interesting. Okay, we need a match for Kyla. So let's do this. Let's go Angel of Mercy, Mdico, and Kyla teaming up to take on Absolute Power and Hush, Evil Inc. I guess we can give it 20 minutes as well. It's going to have to be scripted, though. That's the only sort of problem. But again, I mean, it's not too big of an issue. We'll give the victory... Let's give it to Mercy, because he's taken a few L's recently. And of course, the Heroes stable going over in that one. Just chuck that there. Let's go one more match. I don't really know, maybe Tricolor. Let's have Tricolor take on Strongman. E plus stamina, really? Okay, we really need to get that popularity off him. Has his popularity gone up? I think it has, yeah. Wow. He's actually quite over in America. He's 51 years old. We've really got to try and take that popularity off of him. So who's going to beat him? That's the question. We do have Tricolor. Maybe North Star Jr.? What's Tricolor's pop? 48. Yeah, Tricolor's probably the better option. Yeah, let's go Tricolor. Let's go with that match. Never mind, we won't do that match. And instead, we will actually go with North Star. I guess 8 minutes. I mean, that might even be too long. And I do want to give North Star the victory. But I have a bit of an inkling that Strongman's going to block it. Yep. What if we keep him strong? I have a feeling he's still going to block it, probably. Oh, he doesn't block it. Okay. Let's also make that the storytelling match. Chuck that in the middle there. Where's high spots? Okay, so high spots needs to be there. Let's put this one first. And let's do our angles. So let's go Nicholas Lopez first. On entertainment. Then we'll go Silver Tiger. On entertainment as well. Then let's go with... Does North Star have any... I mean, he could probably cut a promo. Let's not do that yet. Let's go with Cosmic Rider and Phoenix, I guess. Let me just double check they can talk. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're pretty good. That'll be decent for them. Let's go with Mercy, Mdico, and Kyla. Alright, that's nice and easy as well. That'll go at the beginning of the show. We do still have a little bit of time. So maybe a strongman menace angle. Alright, I think that's good. I mean, Miyake can actually do menace as well. Probably start using him a little bit more. I mean, I guess I kind of am with him picking up the victory in this #1 contenders match. Let's also do a women's pre-show match, tag match. And let's have Purple Viper and Queen Amazon take on Lauren Easter and... let's go Velvet. Yeah, Velvet Suarez. Now we'll give the victory to Purple Viper. Open. Script and decisive. On the pre-show. And then we'll do a 6-man or trios match for the men as well. So who do we have? We have... Let's go the Suffering and Labyrintho. And they're going to take on Hurrican, Pasquale, and Extranjero. And let's give Felipe the victory. And then we'll go one more match. Let's go a tag. And let's have New Wave Outlaws take on Takeshita and Sunny Wildside. And I want to let's give Austin the victory. I really wish we were keeping Takeshita. Like, he does have a lot of potential to be really good. Yeah, I mean, it just sucks. If we were keeping him, I would probably actually give him a somewhat decent mid-card push. But the fact that he's only on excursion in Mexico, I mean, it's just not going to be good enough, really. It's not worth me sort of getting behind him. Anyway, let's run the show. Just double check. Oh, we need to go generic. There we go. Run the show. Starting off with a 55 C- for the women's pre-show. Purple Viper and Queen Amazon defeating Lauren Easter and Velvet Suarez in 10:22, when Purple Viper defeated Lauren Easter by pinfall with a Viper Bite. I always say that. Anyway, good win there. We've got Queen Amazon as well, improving in performance skills. Moving into a 58 C-, so pretty good. I kind of expected a bit worse. We have New Wave Outlaws defeating Takeshita and Sunny Wildside in 10-23, when Austin defeated Takeshita by submission with a smooth hold. We also have Takeshita improving in performance skills. We then go to a 51D+, where we have Labyrinth Jr. and the Suffering defeating Hurrican, Victor Pasquale, and Extranjero Loco in 9:47, when Felipe defeated Hurrican by pinfall with a Caballero drop. We also have Felipe improving in technical skills, and Hurrican improving in performance skills. Alright, so we start the show off with a 68 C+, with Angel of Mercy, Mdico, and Kyler Adams. Kyler's getting better at his gimmick, even though he's already rated legendary. Don't really understand that. Anyway, start the show off with a 62C, where we have the trios team of Angel of Mercy, Mdico, and Kyler defeating Evil Inc., which is DDF, Major Juanta, and Hush in 2016, and Angel of Mercy defeated Hush by pinfall with a Mercy of God. Juanta was off his game, and we also have Hush improving in Rumble skills. All in all, pretty solid C out of our trios match there. Whoa! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. 74 B- for the women's Mujeres title match, where we have Mystery Pink defeating Electric Dreamer again in 12:28 by 2 straight falls, with the final fall happening by pinfall with a flying body press. Mystery Pink making defense number 11 of her Campeonato de las Mujeres title. Man, 74 B-, that's like main event worthy, almost. That could main event a TV show. And she retained again. I don't know how she's doing it. It's literally, like, crazy. But I like it. It's a dominant title reign. And she's also improving in performance skills as well, Mystery Pink. But yeah, actually, Dreamer had a better in-ring performance than she did. 66 to a 63. I have to say, I mean, these two women, they're definitely the top of our women's division. But I mean, how many more title shots can I give Dreamer? Like, he's already had 3. Anyway, moving on to a 68 C+, where we have Cosmic Rider and Phoenix 3, our Parijas champions, giving us a nice angle there before the title match. Title match getting a 69 C+, where we have Cosmic Rider and Phoenix 3 defeating Boom Boom Jamaica and Phoenix 4 in 14:05, when Cosmic Rider defeated Phoenix 4 by submission with a gravitational pull. And we have Cosmic Rider and Phoenix 3 making defense number 8 of their Campeonatos de Parrillas titles. Interesting. Very interesting. But also good in some ways. I'm kind of glad they retained. We then have Phoenix 4 also improving in performance skills. We then go into an 87 B+ for Strongman's Menace Angle. Pretty good rating, actually. I'm surprised by that. It's too bad about his stamina and the fact that he's 51 years old. We could have used him. His match gets a 51D+, where we have North Star Jr. defeating Strongman in 8:30 by pinfall with a Sky Twister press. And Strongman was visibly tiring in an 8-minute match. I guess we'll try 7, see what happens next time. But yeah, good victory there for North Star Jr. We then go into the Mexico title number 1 contenders match, the Fatal 4-Way getting a 55 C-, where we have Motoyuki Miyake defeating Atlantis Jr., Slayer, and Yellow Flash in 9:50, when Miyake defeated Atlantis Jr. by pinfall with a knockout kick, a KO kick. Nice stuff there. We'll get that booked in for the next pay-per-view, which is Matanza Total. And that's going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. And we're going to have Dragon Americano taking on Motoyuki Miyake. Well deserved. There we go. He actually did quite well, 44, outperforming Slayer in the match. Yellow Flash with a 52, decent. No improvements, moving on to an 84 B+ from Silver Tiger. And his match getting a 78B. That's definitely main event quality. Where we have Silver Tiger defeating Marcos Flores in 16:07 by 2 falls to 1 after winning the first. With the final fall happening by pinfall with a Silver Tiger driver. Once again, Flores visibly tiring towards the end of the match. Being as it was 16, even though it was slow built as well. Really good match though, really good semi-main event. We then go to an 85 B+, where we have Nikolas Lopez. Basically, he's cutting a promo before his rematch, saying that, you know, he underestimated El Critico. You know, the odds weren't in his favor in that Fatal 4-Way match at the last pay-per-view. But he is going to try and regain his title here tonight for the fans of Oli. The match does even better, getting us an 80B, better than the last match is what I mean. Where we have El Critico defeating Nikolas Lopez in 2020 by 2 straight falls, with the final fall happening by pinfall with a critical mass. El Critico making defense number 1 of his Campeonato D Universal title. Really good. Actually outperformed Lopez by 1 point in the ring. It's not too bad. Let's end the show. We get an 80B rated pay-per-view there. Really nice stuff. Let's go for some praising. Obviously, Nikolas Lopez needs to be praised. We got Yellow Flash as well. He's been in there for quite some time. And who else? I know Victor Pascual has issues, so maybe we go for Victor as well. He is a negative influence, so... Well, he was. I'm not sure if he still is, but he definitely was. Alright, so Heroes Disponibles. That's probably me butchering it. But it gets a pay-per-view buy rate of 0.08, which I think is the same as the last one. And I don't think we're going to sign Kikawa. As much as I would like to. I mean, we could sign him. Because he does have really good menace as well. So he would literally be able to get himself over in Mexico. Nah, I don't think we'll do it. We'll avoid that. Alright. Well, that was pretty good. Popularity's still the same. Let's just go forward and get into the TV show. Alright, so Dragon Americano fully fit again, which is good to see. Because we do have him going up against the very impressive, well, somewhat impressive, Motoyuki Miyake. We're actually in a really good amount of profit at the moment. And we've still got one more show left to go. So if we can make a profit coming out of this last TV show of the month, Really, Pinky Perez again? Man, that's really annoying. Anyway, we have Devious Dr. Fang here, improving his behavior as well. Oh, nice. We've got Tricolor passing on his psychology to his protege, Phoenix 4. Really nice to see that. Kind of strange that Phoenix 3 isn't Phoenix 4's protege, but thank you, Tricolor. Extra psychology there. Maybe some more here? Yes, there we go. Tricolor passing on some more psychology to Mdico this time as well, who really, really needs it. Let's have a look at both of those guys. I want to see what the increase actually is. So Phoenix 4 up to 51 D+. From a 47, that's really good. Really happy to see that. And the other one was Mdico. And I thought he was really bad psychology. He's actually not that bad. I thought he was really bad for some reason. Alright, I think I know who my next project is. So 58 to a 62, that's decent as well. That's another 4 points. But he's actually really good. He's got some good entertainment stats there as well. What's his pop? 28? And he's an opener? No way. He's still an opener at 28 popularity. Alright, let's give Mdico a win. I think he desperately needs it. Good to see the economy up to a 53 C- there as well. Alright, the real question is, what are we going to do for our main event? What is Boom Boom's popularity? 52. He's definitely rising in pop. The real question is, who would I have him win against to make him a #1 contender? I mean, Silver Tiger? Do I want to risk his popularity, though? I mean, let's do it. Let's see if he'll even accept losing to Boom Boom Jamaica. So this is going to be a #1 contenders match if Silver Tiger will allow it. I would want to make it decisive, I guess. Yeah, so Silver Tiger will not take that. Interesting. That's fine. I kind of expected that. All right, so let's close that. We're going to have to change it. All right, so we do have Cosmic Rider. Maybe that could be the option. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be. Or maybe Strongman, but we can't have like a 7-minute main event. That's just going to be really strange. Let's go Cosmic Rider. What's his popularity? It's actually lower. Okay, well that makes sense. I mean, it's not great, but at least you can kind of understand it. So #1 contenders match, Boom Boom Jamaica to get the victory. And he's going to be the new challenger for the next pay-per-view, which is Matanza Total. And he's going to be taking on El Critico. Get that booked in after we finish booking it. What else are we going to do? That's a good question. Let's go a tag match. Said I wanted to give Mdico a victory. So let's team Mdico up with someone. Maybe Labyrinth. Yeah, and they can take on the team of Takeshita and Extranjero Loco. And I guess it can be High Spots as well, Yeah. Alright, there we go. Not going to be called. There we go. Mdico finally getting a victory. Like I said, I thought he was worse. Maybe is it Pasquale that has really bad psychology? I guess it is. I knew that one of them had really bad psychology. But I mean, even Victor's not too bad. I mean, the psychology sucks, don't get me wrong. But everything else in his performance stats is really good. Like, really, really good. And he has star quality as well. And menace, so we could probably get him over. I kind of want to... Let's give him a nickname. So he's going to become Victor the Vegan. The Vegan Pasquale. Is that what I want to do? Can I find someone with a... Oh, we can't, I guess. Let's do it after. Because I want to see how the nicknames are actually given to people. But let's put him in a match. Let's actually do Kyler Adams. We'll see who Kyler can verse first of all. Maybe Hush? Yeah, let's go Hush. Just for 10 minutes. Kyler to get the victory. Kyler's popularity is rising quite decently at the moment as well. So we'll chuck that up there. Actually, I'll show you Kyler's popularity right now. As you can see, he's almost at... Well, he's pretty much at Summit Wrestling levels. He's higher than he was in Southwest, and 2 points lower than he was in the Mid-South. So, his match quality is probably going to be a lot higher. I would like to see Kyler versus Silver Tiger, or El Critico. Maybe we'll do the next TV show main event as that. Obviously losing efforts, but still, the push is going to continue because he'll probably get popularity out of that having such a good match. Anyway, let's do a women's match. Kind of want to do a... Let's do a singles match with the women, and I want to see... Let's go Purple Viper and... No. Let's go Electric Dreamer and Francisca. This is just a throwaway match. I just want to test and see exactly how good these girls are going to be. Her popularity is definitely up, so that's good. I think we'll put that one there, and then let's go with a 4-on-4. Let's go with Absolute Power and New Wave Outlaws. And they are going to take on North Star Jr., Phoenix 4, Sunny Wildside, and Victor Pasquale. Victor the Vegan Pasquale. For 10 minutes, we're going to give the victory to Mobster. Victor can lose. And there we go. All right. On the pre-show as well, let's do a trios. And we'll have Atlantis, Strongman, and Dragon Americano taking on Hurrican, Yellow Flash, and I guess Miyake. And let's give the victory to Dragon Americano. So that's one pre-show. Let's go another pre-show match, and let's have the Eternal Kings taking on Juggernauts 2. Just to educate them a little bit in the art of lucha libre wrestling. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's do our angles here as well. Let's go Cosmic Rider on Entertainment. And then let's also do El Critico afterwards, cutting a promo on Boom Boom Jamaica. Now, Boom Boom can't talk. Nah, he kind of can. But I don't really want him to ruin this main event angle. So let's also add him to the storyline. Oh, he's already in there. Nice. We'll make this the High Spots match. And we'll make this the storytelling match. We need a Kyler Adams angle. There's Kyler's angle. Non-scripted, of course. Let's also grab an Electric Dreamer angle as well. Or should we go No, let's go Dreamer. I know Francisca can actually speak really well as well on the mic. Her entertainment stats are they're decent. They're definitely up there. They're probably better actually than Dreamers. Well, they definitely are. I know they are for a fact. But Dreamers' popularity is greatly gonna. Actually, let's put both of them in because it might actually help Dreamers' stats go up a little bit more with Francisca in it. All right, so there we go. Let's also grab an angle. Well, actually, we're already 5 minutes over. Interesting. Do we need a Cosmic Rider angle? I guess we don't. There we go. Let's also push... And let's leave it. I like the look of it. Alright, let's run the show. And we start off with our first pre-show match, getting a 54 C-, where we have Atlantis, Strongman, and Dragon Americano defeating Hurrican, Yellow Flash, and Motoyuki Miyake in 956, when Dragon Americano defeated Hurrican by pinfall. No improvements. Moving into the other match, the tag match, getting a 62C, where we have the Eternal Kings defeating the Juggernauts 2 in 1002, when Marcus Flores defeated Alejandro Ortega by pinfall with a Flores Heaven Elbow. We also have Ramos the Executioner improving in performance skills. And we start the show off with a 8-man tag. We get a 58C for. We have Absolute Power and New Wave Outlaws defeating North Star Jr., Phoenix 4, Sunny Wildside, and Victor the Vegan Pasquale in 956, when Mobster defeated Victor by pinfall with a flattener DDT. Lots of people off their game. We got DDF, Mobster, North Star Jr., and Phoenix all off their game. We also have worker improvements though. So we have Austin improving in performance, North Star Jr. improving in rumble skills, and Phoenix 4 also improving in performance. We then go into a 94A rated promo from Kyler Adams. And he did a masterful job of improvising. 94, that's 1 point. 1 point away from a 95 A-star rated angle. Oh man, your boy he's coming up. He's really coming up. And great time for it as well. We're almost getting to cult. His match getting a 60C, which is very good. Kyler Adams defeating Hush in 9:52 by pinfall with a K trigger. And interestingly enough, both Hush is improving in rumble skills, but Kyler Adams improving in performance skills, which I find very strange because it seemed like he was kind of capped for quite some time. So to see him improve in performance, that is unexpected, and I guess now I'm looking forward to the end of stat screen, really. I want to see what the actual improvement was. We then go into a 56 C- for this tag match where we have Labyrinth Jr. and Mdico defeating Takeshita and Extranjero Loco in 11:33 when Mdico defeated Takeshita by pinfall with a Mystic Jawbreaker. And yeah, apparently Takeshita and Extranjero Loco have excellent tag team chemistry together. And I kind of have the perfect tag team name. So we'll set that up after this TV show. We also have Extranjero improving in performance skills. Moving on to a 62C, the women's angle. We've got Dreamer and Francisca together. No improvements, but a very nice rating. Their match also doing really, really well, getting a 66 C+. Where we have Electric Dreamer defeating Francisca Marcos in 11:38 by pinfall with an electric blue bomb. So there was lack of psychology, which is very understandable between these two. We also had Francisca really tiring towards the end of the match, which is also understandable considering how bad her stamina is. Probably should have made it 10. I think she can do 10-minute matches, but she can't do 12. Anyway, really good match. 66 C+. The women are starting to almost outperform the men, which is strange. We then go straight into the main event, and it gets a 75 B-, so that's very good. Solid main event, considering both these guys are actually main eventers. I wasn't really expecting such a great match from the both of them. But yeah, we got Boom Boom Jamaica defeating Cosmic Rider in 2022 by pinfall with a Drop the Boom. Cosmic Rider was also off his game, so could have been even better. They also have no storyline together, so a hot storyline might have increased this match even more. But yeah, Boom Boom with a 68, which is pretty much up there with the type of performances in the ring our main eventers are getting. Like El Critico got a 71, Lopez got a 70 for the last pay-per-view. And I think he's actually beating out Marcus Flores at the moment. So that's pretty good. We also have Cosmic Rider improving in performance skills as well. We got one more angle, which gets an 84 B+, where we have El Critico come out and basically confront Boom Boom Jamaica because he is the new #1 contender. So let's get that one booked in for our next pay-per-view, Matanza Total. And it is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. El Critico, the Universal Champion, taking on Boom Boom Jamaica, our fresh new #1 contender. Looking forward to it. Should be a good match. Let's end the show. Overall show rating getting us a 75 B- there. Again, still increasing our popularity in all 3 regions of Mexico. And I have to say, I mean, from top to bottom, that was a really good show. Still really impressed with Kyler's 94 for his entertainment angle. Really good stuff there, man. Almost crazy, but like once he gets the popularity needed, he's literally going to dominate any company he's ever in. Anyway, TV rating actually gone up even higher, 0.61 this time. We also have Cosmic Rider with an opinion. He thinks Devious Dr. Fang is too clumsy. Gonna hurt someone. And then we also have Dragon Americano thinking Ramos has poor ring psychology. Which he does. He really does. But he's also quite impressive at the same time. I mean, it'd be great if he had star quality, because then he could be a proper main eventer. Whereas he's probably just going to be a mid-carder for the rest of his career. Anyway, check the popularity out. We are up to a 44D in southeast and northern Mexico. And that means the importance is up to 40 D-. We're literally 7 points away from hitting Cult for the first time in the series. Like I said, it's coming thick and fast. We're really getting up there. Let's advance to the start of August. I mean, we're into August as well. Like this whole year with Oli. I mean, we came in January, so we've got a pay rise request as well here from Alejandro. Let's have a look at north of the border. What are they doing? I mean, Jared Johnson. I mean, he's pretty good. Double champion, television, and tag team. Yeah, I mean that was a better match than the main event, which is strange. What about US Pro? Yeah, I mean they're not really doing too much. Eddie Peak with US Pro. That's a little bit strange. I actually became a big fan of Eddie Peak throughout my TCW save or series I did on the channel here. Bit of a plug there. Go and check it out if you haven't. But yeah, he became like my top main eventer almost. Him along with Aaron Andrews, and I guess Sammy Back was up there as well. Not to the level that he is on this game at the moment. Because at the moment, Sammy Back is TCW's figurehead. Anyway, let's make sure we get to the end of August, because that's what I want to do. We're going to book one more TV show as well. Like I said, we want to give Kyler the main event. I think we'll put him against... Let's give him the Universal Champion. Let's give him El Critico in the main event. I want to see what he can do. If he can pull a B, that would be seriously impressive. But I'm expecting a B-. 20-minute match. Alright, so we do have some mail. Oh, it's just a regional battle. That's fine. What else do we need to do? Let's check. The finances are looking pretty good. 187,000 this month. Almost up to 3 million. Which is pretty cool to see. What else? Alright, we're going to add the tag team as well. So it was Extranjero Loco and Takeshita, wasn't it? So let's grab Extranjero Loco, Takeshita, and their new tag team is Weird and Wacky. Or Weird and Wacky or Weird and Wonderful? Weird and Wacky, I think. Yeah, I like him. I like him as a team. Well, we actually have another face tag team now. All right, let's see how Kyler's going to go in this main event. Like I said, I hope he can pull a B, but I'm expecting a B-, I guess. Oh, interesting. The COT World Tag Team titles have been vacated, as the champions cannot defend them for a lengthy period of time. I'm assuming that means... Well, who was the champion? Let's have a look. Titles. So it was Mobster and Flores. Does that mean that Flores got an injury? Oh my god, Flores got a broken neck. Oh, how long is he out for? 1 year, 1 week. Oh man, that's bad. That is very, very bad. Well, I was going to sign him when we went cult. But I don't think I really need to do that now. At least not until he's healthy again. Yeah, I mean, that's too bad, really. I mean, I guess we could have maybe... Yeah, do I want to do that? That's actually a good idea for the next pay-per-view. What is the next pay-per-view? It is... Oh, Matanza. Matanza Total. Actually, I'll save it. And we'll save it for El Dia Nacional de Lucha. And basically what we're going to do... so that's our big... That's our WrestleMania equivalent show. Our big end-of-year show. Well, not end-of-year, but our big... spectacle event, shall we say. Our big spectacle pay-per-view. We also have Dia de los Muertos. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, pronunciation, not my strong suit. So at El Dia Nacional de Lucha, we're going to have a Fatal 4-Way tag team match. Maybe a Fatal 4-Way ladder tag team match for the Confederation of the Territories World Tag Team titles. And basically, we're going to have one team from Oli. We're going to have one team from CZCW, one team from 4C, and then one team, I think, from maybe Freedom Caribbean. Yeah, so one from there, one from there, one from there, and one from Oli. That makes sense. Kind of feel bad for Mid-Atlantic and New York City, but at the same time, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Anyway, there we go. I mean, the companies that I listed are pretty much bigger companies anyway than the other two anyway. So yeah. Anyway, got Sunny Wildside improving his behavior as a result of wrestlers caught. Once again, Nicholas Lopez back on the negative influence list, which is so strange. I don't know why it's like that. Oh, we're actually up to 61 popularity. I didn't notice that before. 61 in West Central. Nice. Alright, so let's book this last show. Let's go 2 out of 3 falls. And it's going to be El Critico versus Kyler in the main event. Non-title. Could just book Kyler to become the Universal Champion. But I'm not going to do that. I'm actually never going to book him to become the champion. All of Kyler's matches, I want him to win without me setting a winner. Anyway, there we go. El Critico going to pick up the victory in this non-title match. Up next, I want to have... Let's go Silent Accuses, and they're going to take on the Eternal Kings. We'll give Nikolas the victory. Hopefully that'll cheer him up a little bit. Then want to give a singles match to El Mdico. Let's go El Mdico taking on Mobster. I think that's a pretty good match, if I say so. Obviously, El Mdico picking up the victory. Called and decisive. Let's go a women's match. Let's go 1-on-1. And let's go with Brooke Tyler and Lauren Easter. I know they're both not exactly over. But let's leave it blank as well. I don't really care who wins. I just kind of want to see what they can do. Could we make that the high spots? I think we can. And I guess we will. Alright, so we'll chuck that up there. And then let's grab a trios. Let's go, yeah, we'll go with the juggernauts. And they can take on Sunny, Yellow Flash, and Extra Enduro. That's fine. And we'll give Strongman the victory. Will we? Let's give it to Ramos. How's Alejandro doing as well? He's actually not doing too badly. I'm surprised. The psychology's definitely gone up. I mean, that 80 brawling that's pretty ridiculous, but ridiculously good, what I mean by that. Alright, so we'll chuck that there. I think we can go one more match. Do I want to go... Let's go a tag. Blue booked. So let's go Angel of Mercy and Boom Boom. And they can take on Atlantis and Labyrinth. And we'll give the victory to Angel of Mercy. And we'll make that the storytelling. Alright, let's chuck in a few angles. So Kyler's going to get his angle before the main event. Entertainment, non-scripted. Really nice. Hopefully another A for him. That'd be sweet. What else do we want to... Let's go... I guess we'll just go with Nikolas Lopez and Marcus Flores. We need to reduce 2 minutes. Let's take it off the juggernauts. And there we go. So let's make the juggernauts storytelling. And then we'll make this a work the crowd. Because it's going on first. Let's also do a few pre-show matches. Let's have another women's match. Let's go Velvet Suarez versus Mystery Pink. Obviously, Mystery Pink going to get the victory there. Then we'll do a tag match. Let's go Cosmic Rider and Phoenix 3. And they can actually... Oh, we can't do it. Just Hurrican and Takeshita, I guess. On the pre-show. Cosmic Rider to get the victory there as well. Open, script, and decisive. And yeah, I think that'll do us. All right, let's run the show. Final one of the episode. Starting off with a 59C for Mystery Pink defeating Velvet Suarez in 10:15 by pinfall with a flying body press. Just a good match. We then go into a 58C- where we have Cosmic Rider and Phoenix 3 defeating Hurrican and Takeshita in 10:26, and Cosmic Rider defeated Hurrican by submission with a gravitational pull. Both Hurrican and Takeshita off their games. We start the show off with a 68C+, where we have Angel of Mercy and Boom Boom Jamaica defeating Atlantis Jr. and Labyrinth Jr. in 10:29, when Angel of Mercy defeated Atlantis by pinfall with a Mercy of God. Just a good match between well, I think Atlantis is mid card, but all the rest are upper mid and above. I'm thinking I might have Angel of Mercy take on Labyrintho at the next event. The next pay-per-view, Matanza Total. I guess it can be a number 1 contenders match as well. To determine our new number 1 contender after the El Critico Boom Boom match. We then go straight into a 72B-, where we have Mdico defeating Mobster in 9:51 by pinfall with a Northern Lights suplex. But again, we have the great chemistry between these two, which we did know going back to their Summit days. Good stuff. Anyway, moving into a 52D+, where we have the Juggernauts defeating Sunny Wildside, Yellow Flash, and Extranjero Loco in 8:24 when Ramos defeated Sunny by pinfall with a Warrior Slice. Once again, Ramos off his game. But we also have Extranjero Loco improving in Rumble skills and Ramos improving in performance. Moving into the women's match, which gets a 50D+. We have Brooke Tyler defeating Lauren Easter in 11:37 by submission with a Brooke breaker. Very, very similar in-ring performances there. We then go into a 79B for the Eternal Kings angle. Their match gets a 67C+, where we have the Eternal Kings defeating Silent Accuses in 9:40 when Nikolas Lopez defeated Hush by pinfall with a Lopez Buster. We had both Hush and Lopez off their games. We also have Hush improving in technical skills as well. Always improving Hush, or so it seems. We then go into an 83B+ for Kyla Adams' unscripted angle. And as you can see, clearly enjoyed having the freedom. Nice. And the main event, the real test for Kyla. And it gets an 80B. There we go, boys. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't think he would get there. I said I'm expecting a B-, but I wanted the B. And he pulls it off yet again. He's looking strong, man. He's really looking strong now in Mexico. I know he's been carried a little bit, but he's still got a 60 in-ring. Now that's decent. And we have El Critico defeating Kyla Adams in 2021 by 2 straight falls, with the final fall happening by pinfall with a critical mass. 76 there for El Critico, sorry. Very nice performance from him as well. But yeah, I mean, Kyla, with the popularity, you know he's going to be an absolute beast. Let's end the show first. We get a 77B for our TV show. Thank you, Kyla. Thank you, El Critico. Very nice. Mdico and Mobster as well, pulling a B-. Again, still increasing in 3 regions. Alright, let's check the mail here. Just started pouring down with rain. Not sure if you can hear that in the background. So Atlantis Jr. He wants me to start booking him because his momentum is in the drain, I guess. Which is fine, because I don't mind Atlantis. I think he's relatively good. The TV rating for Batalla Turner getting a 0.59, so about the same, just under that 0.60 range. And Boom Boom Jamaica thinks Sunny Wildside is a star in the making. He could make us some serious money. I would agree with that. I would definitely agree. He's super, super talented. And I really should be doing more with him. Definitely. Anyway, not going to happen yet. Why is he back to having proper morale issues? Really frustrating. Anyway, let's have a look at a few things. Let's have a look at Kyler's popularity first of all, before we end the episode. So his popularity is a 39, so he definitely gained 1 point of popularity from that match, which is nice. Yeah, so I'm happy about that. I mean, we just got to keep going, really. I mean, the sky's the limit at this point. And I mean, his promos are going to get him over. Yeah, awesome. Well, that is going to wrap up the episode, guys. Again, make sure you smash the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. We're still at about 68%. I go on at the end of every video. But a lot of my viewers, you're not subscribed, so make sure you do that. If you don't have a YouTube account, just make one. Super easy to make. And then you can like every video. You can stay subscribed. You can turn on the notification bell as well. And that'll notify you when any episode of mine does get uploaded. Easy as that. You don't even have to really think about it. You'll get a notification and you'll be set and sorted. And that's going to be pretty important when TEW 2020 comes out. Because the content, I'm going to aim... Now, this is not a promise. It's just a goal of mine that I'm setting myself to upload 2 TEW videos every day on release. On release, I'm not going to give a time frame of how long that's going to last. But that's my goal. And, you know, your goal should be to watch all those videos coming out. Because they're going to be pretty cool. And I'm going to do some series that I haven't done. I haven't done too many series, but I'm going to be doing a real world mod. Not on release, but at some stage. And I'm also going to be managing some, or booking some companies that might be a little bit unexpected. Probably also going to be doing some live streaming on Twitch as well. So make sure you head over to my Twitch channel, give that a follow, because there will be content going out in there. I'm still a little bit undecided if that content, the live streaming content, is going to be uploaded to YouTube. I kind of want people to go and watch the streams. And if I upload the streams to YouTube, then it kind of defeats the purpose. But that is something for me to worry about. Either way, make sure you go follow the Twitch. Apart from that, guys, as always, take it easy, and I hope you enjoy the end of stat screen.